England.
Oh wait, no wait, we gotta be quiet. We gotta be quiet. Jayden Adams. Rest in peace, Jayden Adams, man. Rest in peace, Jayden Adams, bro.
We just learned some devastating news as South Africa's star midfielder Jayden Adams has just passed away at 25 years old. And Jayden Adams passes away just days after his South African team got eliminated from the World Cup. From what we know, Jayden Adams lost his grandmother 2 weeks ago, but was still able to play through whatever he may have been dealing with personally, and was still able to help out South Africa to advance to the round of 32. And this video has been going around and blowing up recently. It was the South Africa team celebrating in their locker room as they just advanced to the round of 32. The entire team, except for one man, Jayden Adams, who was just sitting alone by his locker. So you could see that mentally Jayden Adams wasn't fully there. He wasn't even able to celebrate with his team for advancing to the round of 32. Jayden Adams leaves behind his family, which included his wife and his young daughter. And it hasn't been confirmed entirely what the cause of death was, but it seemed like he was dealing with a lot of depression during the World Cup. I'm not going to speculate on anything right now, but I just want to leave you with this message to always check up on your loved ones. Whether it's a family member, a friend, a teammate, you never know what another person could be going through. But sending all my thoughts and prayers to Jayden Adams, his family, and his teammates of South Africa.
Prayers are with one man and his family, Jayden Adams, the Mamelodi Sundowns player who sadly lost his life today, who also made his World Cup debut this year for South Africa. And all I want to say is Bafana, Bafana, always Bafana, Bafana, my brother. You will definitely be missed and prayers are with you. It's been confirmed by all the reliable journalists and South Africa themselves. Mamelodi Sundowns also confirmed it. Heartbreaking news, South Africa international and Mamelodi Sundowns midfielder Jayden Adams has sadly passed away at the age of 25. He also made his World Cup debut recently and played a big success and role in Mamelodi Sundowns' successful CAF Champions League campaign. But yeah, our thoughts are with him, his family and his friends at this time. And I just want to say, it's very sad. Honestly, I'm a big fan of Mamelodi Sundowns. We all are a big fan of Mamelodi Sundowns. South Africa always win our hearts. And now for him to lose his life at this young age as well, prayers are always going to be with him. You are loved and you are missed.
Beautiful champions, we are not Bafana thanks and you at all this weekend. Yo, tragic news yesterday. Jayden Adams, only 25 years old, Bafana star, midfielder, played in the World Cup, had such a bright future ahead of him. Tragically passed away, and then now there are clips of him. There are clips surfacing on social media of him at the World Cup, and you can see that he's not happy. I know his grandmother passed away during or before the World Cup. Yo, champions, we need to talk. We need to speak. This is the thing. It's real. We need to. It's tragic. 25 years old, bright future. Bafana star. Who knows what he would have accomplished? And then also another South African sportsman, 20-year-old Luqobo Makwedini, a prop. He died in France, cardiac arrest. A sad day for our sport, sad weekend for our sport. And then the Springboks beat Scotland, thrashed them, gave us a lot of stress. Again, they always give us stress every time. They can't just win. It must be Springbok women did not beat USA, unfortunately, and that was a very frustrating game to watch. But the biggest news of the weekend, definitely Jayden Adams. Tragic. Just sending love to his family and friends and Mamelodi Sundowns, Stellenbosch FC, all those that knew and loved him. Champions, I love you. 1-0.
I can't believe what I'm reading. South Africa and Mamelodi Sundowns midfielder Jayden Adams has sadly passed away at the age of 25. This is a lad who seemed to have the world at his feet. Not only did he win the CAF Champions League with Mamelodi Sundowns just a couple of months ago, which is the biggest continental competition in Africa, but he was also a part of the South Africa squad for the 2026 World Cup, where he played a big part in such a historic tournament, their most successful ever World Cup. This also comes just weeks after the passing of his grandmother, and if local reports are true, then guys, check in on your mates. Because no matter how well life appears to be going and how great things appear to be, up in someone's head, it can be a completely different story. And it does make me think as well, what more support can footballers get from their federations and by FIFA as well? And this isn't me passing on the blame. No one's to blame with this situation. But you look at Adams, he was in a very vulnerable position. Not only was he grieving, he was playing in the biggest sporting competition. Mentally, he is not going to be in a great state. And it does make me think, what more support can be given to our players to negate this from happening again? Because at the end of the day, I know they're on the big bucks and it's hard to really put it into perspective as fans, but these are normal people. They are human beings, and it's important that that gets recognised. My condolences go to the friends and family of Jayden Adams. What a devastating situation. Honestly, I can't believe what I've been reading this morning.
Jayden Adams was playing in the World Cup just under 3 weeks ago for South Africa, and today he's not with us. He was part of that beautiful story for Bafana and South Africa in that World Cup. Despite losing his grandma during that tournament, he still chose to represent his country. Genuinely puts life into perspective and how quickly things can change. Condolences and prayers go out to all his friends and family that are close to him. Now, honestly, this is sad, man. This is sad for the world of football. This is honestly such a shake-up as well. It's like we're so carried away with the World Cup and everything that's going on. Meanwhile, people are fighting their own battles. You really, truly never ever know. I know it's cliche to say that you never know what somebody's going through, but this is the perfect example of it. It's also an example how social media can really blur out what someone's going through, because one minute you can be on top of the world, representing your country at the World Cup on the biggest stage, and just like that, again, he's passed away. Jayden Adams, myself, the football community, Bafana, South Africa as a country will never ever forget you, and our prayers once again go out to you, go out to your family, and I hope you rest in peace, man.
From the best run in the World Cup that Bafana has ever experienced. He's just from the best run that any South African club has ever experienced in Mamelodi Sundowns. That's the pinnacle of his career at that young age. It was a time to celebrate, and it wasn't a time for us to talk about his death, and this is where we are now. So all I want to say to the Adams family, our deepest and most sincerest condolences to the Mamelodi Sundowns management, owners, and supporters. You know, time is the greatest healer, but we know how difficult this is for you. If this is so difficult for us, I cannot imagine how difficult it must be for his family, his soccer family, his immediate soccer family. But I can only just say thank you. Thank you, Jayden. And what makes it so hard for me, personally, was we were in Mexico, and I saw everybody celebrating except him. And I picked it up that he's not celebrating. And I sent a WhatsApp message. I called Vincent Seka, the team manager, the evening when I got to the hotel. I said, Vincent, listen, I need to discuss something with you, personal. I saw all the players celebrating, but Jayden didn't celebrate. He says, Minister, he lost his grandma. I said, oh, that's so sad. I'll send him a text. I then sent Jayden a text telling him how proud his grandma is, that he has given her the best gift any grandchild can give, which is success. And for your grandma, your parents, to see you successful, that's a life gift that they live for. And he answered me, says, no, it means a lot to him. And then the next day I still saw him really, I don't know, somebody was just telling me there's something more than that. So I sent him another text. I said, listen, you know I'm here for you. If there's anything, I'm here for you. And then he sent a message back saying, Minister, you have no idea how much this message means to me. And he sends me a red heart, send him a heart. I'm so happy that I've now opened a line where we can chat. And to be hit with this news, I was with the president when I got the news. I could see the shock on his face. And he instantly said, he's Grootman. And I said, yes, President. So it's a sad day for us. So to the Makwedini family and the Adams family, Godspeed, our deepest, sincerest condolences. It's a dark day indeed for South African sport.
Indeed, a dark day, Minister. But just on, your encounter with Jayden, I mean, you were there with the team, had an opportunity to go
soos julle weet, is dit net 'n skielike dood. En die familie vat dit swaar om dit te verwerk en het gaat niet makkelijk wees om aan te gaan nie, maar alles seer gaat as makkelijker, dat raak makkelijker, dat raak nie makkelijker. Sy leer net om met dit te deel. So ons kyk maar vir die tyd vorentoe. Ja, die hele wêreld gons oor die dood van Jayden en soos ek gesê het, is baie hard om het te vat en jy kan sien die liefde wat die wêreld vir sy sokker gehad het en vir Jayden is overwhelming, regtig.
Jayden Adams, the talented Bafana and Mamelodi Sundowns midfielder, died at the age of 25. Officials confirmed his passing, but no cause of death had been publicly disclosed at the time of the announcements. Jayden Adams had become one of South Africa's brightest football talents. He represented Stellenbosch FC, Mamelodi Sundowns, Bafana. He also featured for South Africa during the 2026 FIFA World Cup, helping inspire supporters with his performances. Tributes from teammates, football organizations, and government officials praised his dedication and potential. Many supporters believe South African football has lost a player whose best years were still ahead. The passing of young people with so much promise is always painful. Today, we remember two athletes who represented South Africa with pride and inspired many through their commitment to sport. Our sincere condolences go to their families, friends, teammates, and everyone affected by these tragic losses.